Have you ever wondered why a simple white powder sitting in your kitchen cupboard might be the most powerful health tool you've never fully used? If you're over 60 and dealing with joint pain, digestive issues, high blood pressure, or that constant feeling of being run down, then what I'm about to share could change everything. Because the truth is, most seniors are sitting on a goldmine of healing potential and don't even know it. I'm talking about baking soda, not just any old remedy, but a scientifically backed approach that could help 7 of the most common health problems plaguing older adults today. And before you dismiss this as some old wives' tale, let me tell you something that might surprise you. Major medical institutions have been quietly studying sodium bicarbonate for decades, and what they've discovered is nothing short of remarkable. My name is Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I've spent over 30 years helping seniors reclaim their health naturally. I've worked with thousands of patients who thought their best days were behind them, who believed that chronic pain, poor sleep, and declining energy were just part of getting older. But here's what I've learned in all those years of practice. Your body still has an incredible capacity to heal itself, even at 70, 80, or beyond. Sometimes it just needs the right tools. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use baking soda in ways that most people, including many doctors, simply don't know about. We're not talking about the basic uses you might have heard of. We're diving deep into specific protocols that can target inflammation, balance your body's pH, support your kidneys, and even help regulate blood pressure. These aren't complicated treatments requiring expensive equipment or dangerous side effects. These are simple, safe methods that you can start using today. But before we dive in, I need you to understand something crucial. If you've been struggling with health issues and feeling like you're fighting an uphill battle, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not powerless. The human body is designed to heal, to regenerate, to fight back against disease and decline. Sometimes it just needs the right support. Let me start with something that might shock you. Did you know that chronic inflammation is now being called the silent killer of seniors? It's linked to everything from heart disease to diabetes, from arthritis to cognitive decline. But here's the thing most people don't realize. Your body's pH balance plays a massive role in controlling inflammation. When your system becomes too acidic, which happens more frequently as we age, inflammation runs rampant. Your joints ache more, your digestion suffers, your energy plummets, and your risk for serious disease skyrockets. This is where baking soda comes in. Sodium bicarbonate is one of nature's most powerful alkalizing agents. When used correctly, it can help restore your body's natural pH balance, creating an environment where inflammation struggles to survive and healing can flourish. I've seen patients who could barely walk up a flight of stairs suddenly find themselves taking evening strolls again. I've watched chronic digestive issues that had plagued people for years resolve in a matter of weeks. But here's what's really exciting. The benefits go far beyond just reducing inflammation. When your body's pH is balanced, your kidneys work more efficiently, your blood pressure often stabilizes, your sleep improves, your energy returns. It's like giving your entire system a tune-up from the inside out. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. How can something so simple, so inexpensive, be so effective? The answer lies in understanding that your body operates on delicate chemical balances. Small shifts in these balances can have profound effects on how you feel and function. Baking soda, when used properly, I had a patient named Robert, 78 years old, who hadn't enjoyed a meal in over 2 years. Everything he ate caused bloating, gas, and discomfort. He'd given up many of his favorite foods and was losing weight because eating had become such an ordeal. After just 1 week of following this post-meal baking soda routine, he was able to eat a full dinner without distress. Within a month, He'd regained his appetite and was back to enjoying family meals. The third health problem that baking soda can help resolve is high blood pressure. Now, I want to be very clear about this. If you're taking blood pressure medication, you should never stop or change your dosage without consulting your doctor. But what I'm about to share can work alongside your current treatment and may help you achieve better control with potentially lower medication needs over these beneficial shifts safely and naturally. Let me share a story that illustrates this perfectly. I once treated a 73-year-old woman named Margaret who came to me in desperation. She'd been dealing with severe joint pain for over a decade. Her mornings were agony. She couldn't sleep through the night because of the discomfort. She'd tried everything her doctors recommended, but nothing provided lasting relief. Her quality of life was diminishing rapidly, and she was starting to lose hope. When I first suggested a baking soda protocol, she looked at me like I'd lost my mind. Here she was, dealing with debilitating pain, and I was talking about something she used to clean her kitchen. But Margaret was desperate enough to try anything. Within 2 weeks of following the specific routine I'll share with you today, she called me in tears. Not tears of pain. Here's the first health problem that baking soda can help eliminate: chronic inflammation and joint pain. As we age, our bodies tend to become more acidic. This acidic environment is like fuel for inflammation. Your joints become stiff and painful. Your muscles ache. Even simple movements can become uncomfortable. But when you introduce the right amount of baking soda at the right time, you can shift your body's pH toward a more alkaline state. The protocol is simple but precise. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of pure baking soda in 8 ounces of water. Drink this mixture first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Wait at least 30 minutes before eating anything. This timing is crucial because it allows the sodium bicarbonate to work its magic without interference from food. Do this for 5 days, then take 2 days off. This cycling approach prevents your body from becoming too alkaline while still providing consistent benefits. But here's where most people go wrong. They either use too much baking soda or they don't time it correctly. Too much can upset your stomach or throw off your electrolyte balance. Taking it with food reduces its effectiveness. The key is consistency with the right dosage and timing. Now, let me tell you about the second health problem: this discomfort and that burning sensation we call heartburn. Here's what's happening. As you age, your stomach's ability to produce adequate hydrochloric acid diminishes. This means proteins don't get broken down efficiently, nutrients don't get absorbed properly, and partially digested food sits in your stomach longer than it should. This creates fermentation, gas, and that uncomfortable feeling of fullness even after small meals. The baking soda protocol for digestive health works differently than for inflammation. Instead of taking it on an empty stomach, you'll take a smaller amount about an hour after meals. Mix 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda in 4 ounces of water and sip it slowly. This helps neutralize the fermentation gases and reduces the discomfort, but it doesn't interfere with your body's natural digestive process over time. High blood pressure in seniors is often related to inflammation in the blood vessels and poor kidney function. When your body is in a chronic state of low-grade acidosis, your kidneys have to work overtime to maintain proper pH balance. This extra work puts strain on these vital organs and can contribute to elevated blood pressure. By supporting your body's alkaline reserves with properly timed baking soda, consistent support without overwhelming your system. I've seen patients reduce their blood pressure readings by 20 to 30 points within 6 weeks of starting this routine. Again, this should complement, not replace, your doctor's recommendations. But the results speak for themselves. Let's talk about the fourth health problem: poor sleep quality and restless nights. If you're lying awake at night, tossing and turning, or waking up multiple times, your body's pH balance might be the culprit. When your system is too acidic, it triggers stress responses that can interfere with deep, restorative sleep. Your nervous system stays in a heightened state of alert, making it difficult to achieve the calm, relaxed state necessary for quality rest. The evening baking soda protocol works differently than the morning routines. About 2 hours before bedtime, mix 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda in 6 ounces of warm water. Add a pinch of sea salt and sip it slowly. This combination helps calm your nervous system and prepares your body for rest. The timing is important because you want the effects to kick in as you're winding down for the night, but you don't want to be waking up to use the bathroom. I remember a patient named Helen who hadn't slept through the night in over 3 years. She was exhausted, irritable, and her health was declining rapidly due to chronic sleep deprivation. After implementing this evening baking soda routine, she was sleeping 7 hours straight within 2 weeks. Her energy improved, her mood lifted, and her overall health began to rebound. The fifth health problem that baking soda can address is kidney function decline. Your kidneys are incredible organs that filter waste, balance fluids, and maintain proper pH levels in your body. As we age, kidney function naturally declines, but this decline can be accelerated by chronic acidosis. When your body is consistently too acidic, your kidneys have to work harder to maintain balance, and over time, this can lead to decreased function. Supporting your kidneys with baking soda isn't about replacing their function. It's about making their job easier. When you provide your body with alkaline reserves, your kidneys don't have to work as hard to neutralize acids. This can help preserve kidney function and even improve it in some cases. The kidney support protocol involves taking 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in 10 ounces of water twice daily. Once in the morning on an empty stomach, and once in the late afternoon, at least 2 hours after lunch and 2 hours before dinner. This spacing ensures that you're providing consistent support without interfering with digestion. Now let me address the sixth health problem, chronic fatigue and low energy. If you're feeling tired all the time, even after a full night's sleep, cellular acidosis might be to blame. When your cells are operating in an acidic environment, they can't produce energy efficiently. It's like trying to run a car engine with dirty oil. Everything works harder, but nothing works well. Baking soda can help restore optimal cellular pH, allowing your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, to function more efficiently. This can lead to increased energy, better mental clarity, and an overall sense of vitality. The protocol for energy support combines elements of the morning and evening tract infections. UTIs become more common as we age, especially in women, and they can be both painful and dangerous if they progress to kidney infections. The acidic environment that develops in an imbalanced system can actually encourage the growth of harmful bacteria in the urinary tract. By alkalizing your system with baking soda, you create an environment that's less hospitable to these bacteria. The protocol for tract infections. UTIs become more common as we age, especially in women, and they can be both painful and dangerous if they progress to kidney infections. The acidic environment that develops in an imbalanced system can actually encourage the growth of harmful bacteria in the urinary tract. By alkalizing your system with baking soda, you create an environment that's less hospitable to these bacteria. The protocol, if you have heart problems, kidney disease, or if you're on a sodium-restricted diet, you should consult with your healthcare provider before starting any of these protocols. Also, if you're taking medications, especially those for blood pressure or heart conditions, the timing of your baking soda intake can affect how your medications are absorbed. Always use pure sodium bicarbonate, not baking powder, which contains additional ingredients. Start with smaller amounts than I've recommended and gradually increase to the full dosage over a week. This allows your body to adjust and helps prevent any digestive upset. Here's something else that's crucial to understand. The quality of your baking soda matters. Not all baking soda is created equal. Look for brands that specifically state they're aluminum-free and food-grade. Some commercial baking sodas contain anti-caking agents or other additives that you don't want in your body. I also want to emphasize that these protocols work best when combined with other healthy lifestyle choices. Drinking plenty of pure water, eating a diet rich in vegetables and fruits, getting regular gentle exercise, and managing stress all support your body's natural healing processes. Baking soda isn't a magic bullet, but it's a powerful tool that can amplify the effects of other healthy choices. The results you can expect to see vary from person to person, but most people notice improvements within the first 2 weeks. Some see changes even sooner. Joint pain often decreases first, followed by improvements in sleep and energy. Digestive issues may take a bit longer to resolve completely, but you should notice some relief within a few days. What makes me most excited about sharing this information is that it puts the power back in your hands. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated procedures. You don't need to wait for appointments or worry about side effects. You can start taking control of your health today with something that costs less than $1 and is probably already in your kitchen. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean declining health. Your body still has an incredible capacity to heal and regenerate. Sometimes, it just needs the right support. Baking soda, used correctly and consistently, can provide that support in ways that might surprise you. If you're ready to start feeling better, sleeping better, and living with more energy and less pain, then I encourage you to try these protocols. Start slowly, be consistent, and pay attention to how your body responds. Keep a simple journal of your symptoms and energy levels so you can track your progress. Your health is your most valuable asset, and you deserve to feel your best at every age. Don't let another day pass feeling less than optimal when the solution might be as simple as a teaspoon of baking soda and a glass of water. Remember, the path to better health doesn't require complicated solutions or expensive treatments. Sometimes the simplest, most natural approaches are the most powerful ones. If you found value in today's message, please hit that like button and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Your support helps us reach more seniors who deserve to know these health secrets that could genuinely transform their lives. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss vital health information designed specifically for you. And I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue building your foundation